Hi, this is Christy from Rising North. So I just got done doing a video on what happens to our soul when we leave here and what happens when we die. Channeled messages from the spirit realm and from spirit. And of course, like so I'm a person in my human form that does not like to sit still for very long. So I am usually I make a video and then I edit it, get it out, right? And I'm done for the night type of thing. But spirit won't let me up because this message really desperately needs to come through and I'm very tapped in tonight, so I'm just going to allow spirit to speak um through me and I'm going to get this video done. So yes, I look the same as the last video. I do know that, but because I didn't even move from the chair. So here we go. The message coming through so loud and so clear is that we are not broken and we are making everything here so complex when it is not meant to be complex. We have gadgets for all kinds of things. We have gadgets to show how many steps we walked. We have gadgets to count our calories and decide what we're eating at every moment of the day. We have all these trackers for our sleep and all these systems, and we have all these beliefs that how our relationship should look and what's deemed right and what's acceptable and what's unacceptable, and we're trying to play this part while we are here. And spirit showed me a tabletop and a like picture a big, like it's in a kitchen, a big table, like a table for 8 people or so to sit at. And there's all this stuff everywhere on this table. There's papers everywhere, folders, there's all kinds of, it was just littered with stuff. And spirit's saying that we need to take it all and just wipe the table clean and just move everything off the table and onto the floor and start again. There is no one way. There is no there's nothing to fix. You're not broken. There's nothing that you need to do or become or say that's correct or do that is correct. There's no person that you need to become. You are that person already. All you need to do is live and breathe and speak and eat and exercise as your human feels called, if that makes any sense. There's no magic formula to living a a a great life. There's just no magic formula. Eat when you are hungry, eat what your body's calling you to eat, wear what you want to wear, um, look the way that you want to look, keep your house the way you want to keep your house. Just every single, it's really so simple, and we make it so incredibly complex. If we could simplify and just kind of water down our lives, we would. I mean, I feel like I can only speak from my own human experience here. My life is about as simple as I can possibly make it. I don't have any bells and whistles in my life. Christ, my one truck doesn't even have doesn't even have um, it still has the manual windows where you roll them down. So I like simplicity. I'm a human that really enjoys simplicity. I love silence and solitude and simplicity. But I'm happy to know, like, Spirit agrees that I'm on the right track with that. That's one area that I feel like, okay, got this one down. But Spirit is urging us to get away from all of the noise and to center in on what is really valuable to you individually? What is it that is really of value to you while you are here? Because you are not here for long. I am not here for long. None of us are here for long. And what you do with that very short span of time that your soul is here means everything. It really does. And if you are seeking and searching for external validation from any person, anywhere, I don't care who it is, you are chasing your own tail. You're never going to catch it because external validation is not the heart of it. The heart of it, of this existence, is trusting yourself enough to show up as yourself, to stop changing your identity and who you really are to please anyone, anywhere. It becomes less and less and less important to become anyone. As you walk this path, the simpler things become. You no longer have to do and push and strive and force and mold. You can simply allow and just be. Just be who you are. That, Spirit says, that is a game changer. That is absolutely a game changer. Nothing that you become, no amount of makeup that you buy, no amount of clothes, no amount of surgeries, no amount of anything, vacations, money, external anything is ever, 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 ever going to buy you a satisfaction of who you actually are at a core fundamental level. What you perceive as your flaws and as your weaknesses and as the parts of you that you want to hide, they are all weaving together to form you, your character, your embodiment in its most fullest nature. And when you can really be okay in that total mess of beauty and imperfection and all the things rolled into one, that's when life becomes magical in ways that you and I cannot fathom. And last, Spirit, I want to check in with Spirit because Spirit is nudging me that there's one more thing that I need to say. I just really need to get quiet for a second. When you need help and you need assistance and the noise becomes too much in the external, Spirit is urging you to reach out to your guides and your ancestors and your angels and the ascended masters and all of the spirits that are there to assist and work with you in helping you remove any blocks or anything hindering you in order to show up fully. You don't need to do anything. You just need to be who you are. That is the message loud and clear. I hope it helps somebody out there. See you in the next video. Bye.